Hello everyone, welcome to the 22nd episode of Cooking with Chef Aaron. Today we are going to be setting foot in the Middle East for the second time on the show. If you missed the first time, that was Iraq. And this time we'll be setting foot in Israel. And this country was kindly requested to me by my aunt, Barbara Frisz. As always, thank you for your request. I'd like to give a big shout out to you. And I hope to receive more requests from other people in the new year. Okay, so just so everyone is on the same page, for those of you who aren't following me on Facebook, what's happening right now is this is going to be the second last episode of Cooking with Chef Aaron for the season. I'm not going to retire the show, don't worry. I still plan to continue doing this, talking about countries and making dishes from inside countries. I really like doing that. It defines who I am. But after a while, I'm going to take a break from it for a while, and it's not going to start until January 2019, where I'll be doing some new countries based on what you guys want from me. Okay, so I'm going to start this review off by talking about the capital city, which is Jerusalem. And I think this is a pretty nice city because there's a lot of artistic ancient architecture, as you can see here in the city. And I really like it a lot because it looks very similar to what you would find in Syria, which is a neighboring country of Israel. And I really like all the cathedrals because you can see like the nice gold on this picture of the cathedral. It looks very rich in design, very elegant, and that's all there is to say about it. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the second largest city in Israel, which is Tel Aviv, and this city looks very similar to downtown Tashkent, which is the capital city of Uzbekistan. As you can see, there's a lot of nice tall futuristic architecture over here, and all the colors stand out, the blue and the gray. It makes it look very elegant. And I also like some of the palm trees in the city as well because they look very deserty, kind of similar to what you would find in East Africa in countries like Eritrea. Okay, so to wrap up this review, I'm going to talk about the rural parts of Israel right now. And the countryside looks very interesting because it looks very ancient, similar to Egypt. The only difference being that the atmosphere is more mysterious. It kind of has a more mysterious feel to it. Kind of similar to what you would see in Mauritania. The only difference being, of course, that Israel kind of has lighter colors, whereas in Mauritania the desert is kind of a lot more dark. It feels a lot more creepy, the atmosphere. But Mauritania, Egypt, and Israel are all still very good countries in my opinion, and that's what I've got to say about them. Okay, so overall, I would say that I'd probably have to give the country of Israel an A. Okay, so without further ado, let's head down to my kitchen, and I'll show you how to make the shakshuka. Follow me, please. Okay, so in order to make the Israeli shakshuka, the ingredients you'll need are as follows. We have over here some olive oil. We have 1 small onion chopped, 1 medium red pepper chopped, 6 garlic cloves crushed, 3 tablespoons of tomato paste, 5 medium tomatoes chopped, and we have half cup of water. And in this mixture we have 2 tablespoons of paprika, a pinch of cumin, that's 1/8 of a teaspoon, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And we have 4 eggs, we have some chopped parsley, and we have some bread that's going to be served along with the shakshuka. Okay, so to start with the shakshuka, what we're going to do is we're going to pour some olive oil into the pan so that's nice, evenly coated. Like that, that should be good. And I'm just going to spread this all around kind of a little bit. And I'm just going to add my onions first. And I'm just going to stir this around for a couple of minutes. And now I'm going to add my red bell pepper. Like this. This is going to get mixed in as well. And I will add my garlic as well. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our tomato paste and our tomatoes. So I'm going to start with my tomato paste, mix it all in, like that. And I'm also going to add my tomatoes, and I'm going to mix this all in with the other veggies. And doesn't this look very nice? It's all nice and red. Lots of nice veggies. Just going to mix this all up. Once your tomatoes have cooked for a few minutes, we're going to add our mixture of paprika, cumin, and salt. And we're also going to add our half cup of water, just like this. And I'm just going to mix this all together. Make sure all the spices are incorporated well. And it's already starting to look very appetizing. Okay, so now once you've let your shakshuka simmer for 10 minutes, what you want to do now is you want to make a little well in the sauce like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this egg and pour it in right where I've made the little well, right here. And I'm going to continue to do the same thing for the other 3 eggs, and we're just going to let it sit for 5 to 8 minutes. Okay, so I've got my 4 eggs into the sauce. I made my wells, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some sauce and cover up the eggs so that they're just below the sauce like this. Then afterwards I'm going to put my lid on, and we're going to let this all simmer for 5 to 8 minutes. Okay, so as you can see, our eggs look all nice. As you can see, they're all nice and white. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some parsley and I'm just going to sprinkle it all over the shakshuka, just like this. Okay, so I'm going to do a taste test and I'll tell you what I think of it. Okay. Let's see what I think of this. This tastes really good. Very nice tomatoes. Taste them very well. Very tangy. It's good. We have our nice shakshuka served with a nice slice of bread. Thank you for watching.